Hello guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. So today I am showing you how I make my garlic cubes and my ginger cubes for cooking. How I make the cubes to keep in the freezer and use them anytime I need them for my cooking or for my tea as well. Why not? Yes, for my tea. Very easy, very quick. It lasts long in the freezer. Yes, sometimes you buy ginger, garlic, and because of the heat or something like that, it can spoil in less than 3-4 days. It's all spoiled. You waste your money and all that. So I'm showing you the best way to keep them. So we will need garlic, ginger, turmeric, olive oil, and salt. That's all we're going to need. Not much ingredients. Yes, so if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so here we have everything ready, cleaned, and ready to be blended. So here in our blender, we're going to start with the ginger. So we're going to pour all the ginger in the blender. We're going to use turmeric, oil, and salt. Yes, because turmeric, oil, and salt, these three are food preservative. They are very good to preserve food. Yes, the turmeric is good because it's going to preserve your food. Yes, if you didn't know, turmeric is used to preserve food. Yes, I'm telling you that today. And the good thing as well is turmeric is very powerful. It's more powerful than ginger. It's ginger's big brother. yes, and turmeric is very good. It's a good antiseptic. It's a good anti-cancer. Yes, it is a good antibacterial, and it's very good for inflammation as well. It's anti-inflammatory. Yes, the salt is also good because it absorbs moisture. Yes, and it's also good because it kills the cells found in bacteria, which will make the bacteria not to reproduce because the cells will be dead. Yes, and the oil is also good because it delays the oxidation in your food. Yes, and the mold as well. You know, when you blend your garlic and sometimes you realize that the garlic will turn green or blue or something like that. Yes, the oil will help for your garlic not to turn green or blue. Yes, because it delays oxidation. Yes, so we add all that in our blender. We blend it, and this is the paste we're gonna get. For all the ingredients, the measurements and all that is on the screen, but I'll also put it in the description box if you want them. So after blending everything together, if you find that your blender is not strong enough to blend, you can add more oil. Yes, some people add water, but I prefer to add oil than water, to be honest. So I will advise you to add more oil if you find it hard to blend. So what we do here, now that it's all blended and very smooth, we're going to pour everything in that piping bag. I'm using a piping bag not for anything in particular. It's just to help me because we want to put it in the ice cubes. We want to put it in the ice cube tray, so that I can do a clean job. That's why I'm putting it in a piping bag. It's gonna help me. So if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a plastic bag, any plastic bag, fill it up tight, and then cut the head, like cut the tip and use it. So now that it's ready, we're gonna set it aside and we're gonna start blending our garlic. The same thing we're gonna do as we did the ginger. We're gonna put the garlic, the turmeric, and the salt and the olive oil, everything, and we're going to blend. And yes, here I realized that I forgot to put the blade inside the blender before I pour everything in there. So I had to pour it back in the bowl so I can put the blade back. So yeah, that is it. So now we put all the ingredients inside the blender. Yeah, and we're gonna blend it as smooth as possible. Like I said earlier, if you find it hard, if your blender finds it hard to blend, add more oil instead of water. Yes, that's the advice I will give you, but you can still add water if you like to. That's no problem, but I did not add any water at all. So when you blend, you finish, we're gonna put it in those piping bags as well. We're gonna put it in a piping bag like the ginger, and we're gonna start filling up our ice cube trays. Yes. So there it is, everything is ready. So I've started filling up the ice cube trays. I'm starting here with the ginger, so we're gonna fill it up nicely. As I'm doing it, you can see why I'm using a piping bag, because it makes the job very easy and clean for me. You can use a spoon, yeah, but it's gonna be messy because it's gonna drop everywhere and you don't want that. Yes, well, I don't want that, so that's why I'm using a piping bag. So here it is, that's how we're doing it. We're gonna do the same thing for the garlic. We're done with the ginger. We're gonna do the same thing for the garlic, and then we're gonna put them in the freezer for the whole night and come back tomorrow. And there you are, it's all ready. So now I'm gonna cover them and put them in the freezer. If you don't have a lid for your ice cube trays, you can use a cling film. You can wrap them with a cling film or a plastic bag. Yes, I do that because garlic is very strong. Ginger is okay, but garlic is very strong, and I don't want the smell of garlic to go all over my freezer or in every food I have in the freezer. Yes, I don't want everything to be smelling like garlic. That's why I do that. Now that it's the next day, it's all completely frozen. We're gonna just remove them from the ice cube tray and we're gonna put them in plastic bags. What I do as well is that on the plastic bag, I'll put a sticker with the name of what it is and the date. So at least I know when I made it and when I put it in the freezer. Because usually when I make things, fresh things like that and keep in the freezer, I like to keep it no longer than 2 weeks. Yes, so these cubes will not last me more than 2 weeks. That's why I did not make too much. I make a little bit to last me, just like if it's too long, that will be just 2 weeks. Yes, because I believe that if I keep it more than 2 weeks, maybe the vitamins, the good things in them will evaporate. They're not going to be as good as fresh. Yeah, that's how I see it. So I don't keep it for too long. Yeah, so that's why I put the date, I put everything on it, and that is it. We're gonna do the same thing for the garlic. We're gonna remove from the cube trays. We're gonna put them in plastic bags, put a sticker on it, the name, the date, everything, and it's all gonna be ready to go back in the freezer. The thing I do is when I need it, I will take it. If I need to put in my soup, I can put the cubes straight away in the soup. It melts because it's going to be in the soup. If I needed to marinate my fish, my meat, or something like that, I take the cube that I need out the day before, leave it in the fridge, and by the next day it will be melted, it will be into paste, and I will use that paste to marinate my meat or my chicken or whatever it is. Yes. And another thing I do as well with those cubes, particularly the ginger cubes, I'll put one in my mug, add some boiling water, add some honey, some lemon, and I will drink it as a tea. Yes, I use it to make my tea as well. If you're somebody that can drink garlic, you can use that. Do that with the garlic as well. That's completely fine. Yes, so you see how useful these cubes are. They'll be very, very useful. So thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, and see you in my next video. Bye.